KAFTAN TV President Prince Dr. Adewole Adebayo turned 50 years old on January 8, 2022. The celebration, which was held at Adeyemi Federal University of Education Sports Ground, Ondo City, witnessed tons of dignitaries across the country. Our correspondent, David Hawkwetu, was there in a report.
Ondo City, western area of Ondo State, was agog on Saturday for the 50th birthday celebration of Prince Dr. Adewole Adebayo. Top politicians, monarchs, clerics, friends, students, farmers, the young and the elderly, gaily dressed, marketmen and women, as well as other well-wishers accompanying Dr. Adewole Adebayo and his amiable wife, Queen Lillian Adebayo, to Adeyemi College of Education Sports Playing Ground to mark the occasion. The atmosphere was congenial. It comprised all faiths, mostly colleagues and friends of the celebrants from different parts of the country.
Adebayo, Adebayo.
In his address, former Attorney General and Minister of Justice, Federal Republic of Nigeria, Kanu Agabi, described Dr. Adewole Adebayo as a philanthropist and a man whose love for the country is unparalleled.
In these 50 years, you have given us much cause to celebrate. You are a hard-working lawyer, a man of good and noble qualities. From all that you have done and all that I have seen, it is evident that you are a favorite of divine providence. My admiration for you was kindled by the nobleness of your life, the largeness of your heart, and your generous disposition.
Adewole Adebayo, who is the president of KAFTAN Television, reiterated his promise to dedicate the rest of his life to the service of God and humanity. Former Ondo State Governor Olusegun Mimiko described Prince Adebayo as a person who is not partisan and has proven himself to be pan-Nigeria and has a relationship with everyone regardless of political affiliation.
The guy has done well for himself. He's been able to put this. He's been able to put this together in celebration of 50th anniversary, and young men like him that are successful in business and that also want to venture in politics are welcome. So we are happy that people like that are coming into politics, and it's very good for us. I think it's good for the body politics of Nigeria.
Others rejoice with a calm, calculated and soft-spoken transformational leader who they said leads by example and gets the best out of all circumstances with relative ease.
Prince Adewole Adebayo, in many cases, represent different things to different people. But for me, I've had several encounters with him, and I'm usually not a person that is easily convinced to take a decision. But I'm convinced because of the kind of patriotic views he was able to put before me, and his intention for the Nigerian people. Look, I spoke with him at a very lengthy period, and he talked about it passionately, as if the Nigerian burden has been placed upon him.
Prince Adebayo is a young man, full of life, very intelligent, very resourceful, and large-hearted, that accommodates every Nigerian that he sees as his brother. And these are the kind of people that Nigeria should be looking towards for leadership.
Wale is a very dedicated guy, hardworking, even when we were very young then, back to our secondary school days. You will see him was so passionate about his career, about his academics. Well, it's the beginning of a new thing in his life. I wish him all the best, and I pray that God will grant him the strength for the project ahead of him.
He's a young man who is a nationalist. Adewole is a patriot. He knows Nigeria, a detribalized Nigerian who has passion for the country and the people of Nigeria.
I think he's a man of honor, a man of character, a man of commitment, and a man of conviction towards the community and all that he gets involved in.
Adewole Adebayo is quite enigmatic, very brilliant and intelligent, profoundly ideological, and quite committed to the liberation of the people of Nigeria. Is nobody than an astute liberator and somebody who won the greatest of the black race.
Dignitaries at the celebration includes former Attorney General and Minister of Justice for the Federation, Kanu Godwin Agabi, former Governor of Ondo State, Olusegun Mimiko, former Minister for Youth and Sports Development, Solomon Sekabdalong, former Finance Minister of Nigeria, Chief Olufalaye, former Member, Federal House of Representatives, Honorable Joseph Enrola Kinlaja, former PPA presidential candidate, High Chief Peter Ame, former Director General of the Nigeria Maritime Authority, Buba Galadima, among a host of others. Unlike in the past, one can now boldly and proudly claim to be an indigene of Ondo City because Prince Dr. Adewole Adebayo is a national pride. He exemplifies the age-long virtues of Ondo people, which are decency, honesty, hard work, and integrity. Adebayo is that man that Ondo home and abroad respect and adore. As this enigma turns 50 today, it is our prayer that his star continues to shine as we pray to God to grant him many more healthy years in the service of humanity and our country at large. From Ondo City, David Awopetu, KAFTAN TV News.